Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If not, thank you for coming back. Today's video is going to be another segment of Dana Gives Advice. If you want to write it to me, you can write it to me at danagivesadvice@gmail.com. And I'll be sure to answer your question on camera in a dedicated video. We're just going to hop right into the question. It says, hey girl, now this story is bizarre. I started working at my job about 8 months ago. It was okay at first, and then it started to get weird. I developed a little crush on my boss. It was innocent at first, and then I started dreaming about him, craving him, and wanting to know his every move. We started talking more and more, and eventually he asked for my phone number. Nobody at work knew we were talking. We kept it cordial and normal in front of others. He owns the company, and technically he's not supposed to be dating anyone in the company per his own company policy. So after about 3 months of working there, we finally went out on a date to a steakhouse. I was so fine, dressed to the nines. You could see every curve in the right places, and his eyes stayed glued to me the whole night. I was sexy yet classy. After the date, we had a nightcap at his townhouse, and I fell asleep. We didn't sleep together to my knowledge, but my memories after I got to his place was blurry. I asked him if anything happened. Hold on. I asked him if anything happened, and he said no. But I don't know if I believe him. I just felt weird. I hurried up and left his apartment and rushed to the hospital for a rape kit. That incident made me do a background check on him and found out he actually had been married for 6 years and had been with his wife for 10. He never mentioned a wife to me. Neither did anybody at the company since I worked there. I confronted him about it. He laughed in my face. I told him not to talk to me again. He laughed again and told me I'm not going anywhere. I wanted to quit, but I need the money. Work has been hell. He started to sit outside my house, follow me around, sometimes call me privately, tells his wife it's me who's stalking him. She started harassing me too, telling me to leave her man alone. I know I need to go to the police, but I found out the last person he did this to came up missing. Okay, so let's break this down. First of all, if you were that into him, you would have done your background check in the beginning and not at the end after stuff went crazy, because you say you couldn't stop thinking about him and all this stuff. One would have thought that you would have did the background check first. And it's weird that you say everybody at work never mentioned the wife. Usually people bring up spouses and significant others up in casual conversation, so that's very, very weird. You say that never even happened. And I'm sure you say you covered your track. I'm sure somebody in that job heard or seen or had an inkling that you guys were talking or like seeing each other. I'm quite sure somebody saw you out on a town. You say y'all went to a steakhouse. Steakhouse is usually like upper class, so somebody could have saw you there, and they probably told the wife that, or that's probably his regular spot that he take his side pieces to, that they protect him there. So That could be another crazy thing too. Also, if it has a no dating policy, why would you even do that? Even though he is the boss, it can give him a reason to actually fire you for it, and you probably would have a lawsuit with it. But if it's in the policy, then just don't do it. You don't want to risk your job and everything, because you say you're still there. I know it has to be very, very uncomfortable, especially if you say somebody is stalking you and harassing you and you can't quit because you need the money. My thing is, find another job. You say this happened within 3 months and you're still working there after 8. So this is crazy. I know you say you don't want to go to the police, but that seems like the only option. And just tell them that about the previous person that came up missing. How you know she didn't like disappear herself to get away from the harassment and all that? You're trying to imply that maybe she has been hurt by him or the wife or something, but maybe she probably just dropped off the face of the earth and disappeared because he was harassing her, and that was the only way that she could get away. Have you ever thought about that? Because what you're trying to imply that they actually hurt the lady, and maybe they probably didn't. Maybe that was her only way to like avoid all this crazy stuff and just completely disappear off the face of the earth, got rid of her social media, her friends, and everybody, because this is what actually kept her safe. So that could be my opinion on the whole take. I don't think he probably killed her. Because he wouldn't be that bold to go back to work, stuff like that. And also, you never say after what happened, after you came back from the hospital, what the kid said. Did you deliberately leave that part out? Because if he actually did probably put something in your drink, you probably just don't remember, since he probably put something in your drink. But the kid came back that there was no actual sexual activity. Then he was telling the truth. And that, did you deliberately leave that part out? Because that part was very weird to me. And if it was any activity, you have your proof with that. And if they tested your blood, they can test for other stuff that was actually in it, like in your blood. So if it was like a date rape or Mickey or whatever they call him. Do they call him Mickey? I think I heard it on a crime TV show. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. So they can test that blood to see if something was in there, and that will be your actual proof that something happened to you. And then it gives you like a trail of stuff. Start recording the phone calls, the harassment, like take pictures. Have like, I don't know, have like a vlogging camera on your rear view so you can see the actual outside. The dash cam, they're really cheap now. A tag cam, like, because you can put the little camera on your tag too, so that can give you the surrounding for all that as well. So it's a lot of stuff you can do to build up your case as proof, because right now it's going to be he say, she say, and it's going to be the money people versus the poor people. So gotta protect yourself, record all the calls, even keep like small recordings like in your purse. Keep like different recordings throughout the house. Put cameras inside your house if you have an apartment. Put one like right outside your door that's only pointing at your door, because I think it's illegal to have it pointing at anybody else's door. Just take a lot of steps to like protect yourself. Like, it's a lot of ways you can protect yourself throughout these kind of situations. Always let someone know where you're going and when you're going to be back. Stuff like that. It's like very small details that can keep you safe. I know it probably doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal right now, but it kind of does, because since you think that he harmed the other girl, this could be like a precaution to you. So that's my take on it. You can take my advice or you can leave my advice, but thank you for writing in. And if you want to write into me, it's DannyGivesAdvice@gmail.com. And I'll be sure to answer your question on camera in a dedicated video. All my social media is down below. I have 2 ebooks, Football Wags 1 and 2. It's down below. I have some merch now. The link is down below. It should be directly underneath the video with like images or whatever. So if you want to go in there, you can buy something and support me. If you want to donate to my channel, I have the PayPal address down there for you to donate. I have the Cash App for you to donate. So you can donate to those. All my social media down below. I have affordablemeatlashes.com. Use the code YouTube for a discount. If you spend over $30, you get free shipping. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video.